Good morning. So we're on the road again, and we've got my clicks back. We're on the road again, and we're heading up. We're going to do a long way loop back to Canberra, so up the Princess Highway to the bridge across the ocean, and then from there do a U-turn, and then loop back via the Hume Freeway and Federal Highways back to Canberra. Getting in there probably about, well, my GPS is about 6:15. Just changed. Leads to 20 to 6 now. It's picking up, my GPS is picking up there's traffic ahead. Always is on this road. It was a 45-minute delay, it's now down to 4 minutes. So yeah, one of the benefits of having some live traffic coming through to the GPS, which is neat. Today's ride's about 500, just under 600, just shy of 600 k's. Sort of in the saddle a lot today, and hopefully my only stop will be bridge across the ocean. And so the rest of it is going to be a big commute. So I won't be taking too much footage today because I've done this ride a few times now, drive a few times, and as you can tell, it's just basically a grind where you come across people like this little white Mazda in front of me that every time sort of overtaking opportunity they speed up and then slow down again when they can't, when it's not. Just really freaking annoying. They're the ones that cause the road toll, people like that. That's the plan for today. Today with some friends in Canberra. The weather's coming in. I had hoped to go to Threto and walk to Mount Kosciuszko, but I reckon it will be snowing on Thursday, when that was the day I was going to do it. So I might do some, walking around. Might take the chairlift up to the top and watch the snow. But yeah, I won't be doing a walk out to Kosciuszko. It's just too dangerous in those conditions to go out by myself. So it's a bit of a shame, but I'm learning with this trip that the art of compromise, and not to be disappointed when things don't work out. Hopefully there's always other times. So anyway, that's it for this morning. Perhaps just a recap. I've spent 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, yesterday, Monday in Narooma, staying with friends. Anyway, that's me, that's the plan. I'll come back to you when we get to bridge across the ocean. So, we're in Browley. I think Browley might be over there a little bit. Check that out. Yep. The Browley itself is through there. Spent a lot of time here when I was at uni. We would come down here. A mate of mine, parents had a unit. Go swimming out to the island. I really should have gone down that way. Never mind. The bridge, I will. I think there is. Go down and have a look. As you can see, it's been raining. A lot of retired federal public servants live down here. They come here in the summer holidays, and then a lot of them actually end up buying a unit and then coming down here permanently once they finish their service. They do stand out. So the beach is just over there. It's a lovely beach. fabulous beach. One of the best beaches I've been to. And the surfing's not too bad either. So there you go. A bit of the beach. Been rock pooling in there. That island out there, I don't know. Well, keep it going. So that's Browley Island out there. It looks like you can walk to it now. In my day, you had to swim out to it. So it looks like there's a land bridge that's been formed for the sand. But yeah, when we were teenagers or uni students, you had to swim out. So been all over that island. It's good fun. And as you can see, it's a reasonable surf beach. Nice spot.
So a few hours later, or a couple of hours later, I've arrived just north of Wollongong, heading towards Clifton, and travelling along Lawrence Hargrave Drive towards I think it's the ocean over the sea, or the highway over the ocean. And it's not what I expected, actually. I expected this sort of freeway. I don't know why, just perhaps because all the car ads that use this piece of road for their release of new vehicles. But as you can see, it's quite a nice little suburb just north of Wollongong. Lovely beaches, some precariously built houses, but not a bad little place to live. And this is the road that takes you to the bridge over the ocean, which, just odd considering the size of the engineering project that would have been required to build this road, for it to be just basically a suburban access road. It's a bit of an overkill. But anyway, we move on. Okay, now we're going to ride it. We've looked at it, we've taken photos. Now we're going to ride it. I swear it's getting harder. So once again, I keep forgetting that the wind noise on my GoPro just makes this very, very difficult. So I am talking about my experience of going over this bridge, which was just amazing. And once again, the views are a little bit constricted by the GoPro because it's looking, well, the software's looking dead ahead, but this is a pretty amazing ride. And just the engineering of this particular bridge is sincerely amazing. So, and for all of you that need to know where it is, it's near Clifton, just halfway between Wollongong and Sydney, and it's a great spot if you've got a car launch, but it's a beautiful, beautiful spot. Amazing. So this is Lake George, and it's very rarely got any water in it all, and it's fresh water and it evaporates away, and it doesn't leave salt. It's a really, really weird little lake. So I'm going to take a photo because I've only seen it full, with water in it with like this. This is about the third time in my life. No doubt you've searched yourself off. Oh no, caught it just in time. Well, we made it. That's the end of the ride. Long day in the saddle. It's 11 o'clock through to, what is it, 6 p.m. So 7 hours riding with only really 2 stops for photos and 1 stop for fuel. Big day. Anywho, time to get off the bike. More blasted stairs. Ugh. So it's been raining here since I arrived. Hadn't been able to see the peaks at all.
Just as I said, a little bit of cloud comes in. Been clean most of the morning. That's not good. Waste of time. So important.
There we go. There she is, all loaded up. There's a bright day ahead. I have to say, I so enjoyed my stay here. I didn't get what I wanted to do done, but it just gives me a reason to come back. So I was going to do walk to the village. Silver Brumby up there, that's where I lived in '88. No room. Except for a liquor paint, nothing really has changed. Around past this disaster memorial. So this was where the landslip was, I think in 1996. So from there above me, all the way down the hill, and the memorial's just down there. And quite frankly, if whoever wants to do like a power stage or a rally, this would be like the perfect place. You could do a loop and then finish up top on Alpine Way. Start just down there. So left, which I'm not allowed to do for some reason, goes up to the shops. So this is the main valley floor. So we've got the resort on that side and accommodation on this side. Where I used to work over there. Fun and games. Stripo River just down there. There's banquet section, it's good to see. Accommodation up there yesterday, I took some photos which I'll show, but that's all new from when my time was here. I remember that was part of their development plans they issued. So yeah, there's those out there, they were nice. The Riverside ones, they've been around a long time. So the place is actually a little bit old in places. Little creek, so a little gully, so it may not be suitable for building on. Morning. Everyone's like super friendly up here at this time of year because it's mostly just workers and people who actually genuinely live here. Lovely, beautiful. I had my 22nd birthday party in there. Capital whatever they are. That's the loop, that would be a power station actually the village. There's other parts at Friday Flat, just not worth looking at. I stayed at the Lantern one Christmas and had an upstairs apartment. It was hot. Kids enjoyed it. Although it owes me one copy of the Simpsons movie, which I left behind in the machine, of course. Never mind. Right, upstairs, cat. And stop mucking about. Rightio. I'll do it back to the village. That view is quite heavenly.
Good.
Have you got a pass, have
I
you?
do.
That's fine, you can keep going if you've got a pass.
Just say.
keep going.
All right.
All good.
Thank you.
No worries at all.
See ya.
See ya.
Well, that's Charlotte's Pass. I'm not sticking around. It's not too windy. I've been up here when it's been howling once, and it was most unpleasant. But all snow. I'm a bit disappointed there's no snow. Anyhow, but it's okay. Down that way, I was taking a picture. Down that way in that valley is the Snowy River, the famous, infamous Snowy River. Well, it's not really infamous, but it's the Snowy River all the same. And it's down that way, and if it was clear you'd see it, but it's not, so you can just make out, I don't know the GoPro, but you can just make out, I can just make out the hill on the other side of the valley. Now that river goes all the way down to where I was in Victoria a few days ago. So from source to mouth, just about. Alright, that's my mountain adventure. So, Snowy Hydro, I think that's the highest one, the highest hydroelectric plant here at Guthaga. No authorisation of course, but must be pumped. Water's coming down there, it's not taking anything from the river, which is interesting. And the river going past here and down that way, don't know if you can see it, that's the Snowy River. So yeah, that's the highest one I believe, one of the first to be built. Herringbone all the way up that hill. I mean, all the way to the top and over the other side. I can't believe it. Jeez, I must have been fit. Coming down was a hoot, I can tell you. First time on skis. Holding rate. That's probably where they pump the water from rather than pump hydro. Because we're a long way above it now. So yeah, interesting. So that's the Snowy River down there, a nice cut. There you go. Guthaga, folks, very tiny little place. Lovely little place. This is my first, it's where I went skiing for the first time. I think we came here first. Richard's parents had a share in a lodge up here. I just seem to remember that's where we came first. So I've skied all of this. That's the best run up there. That's amazing. Ski all the way down and across to there. So there's a 2-bar taxi up there, but yeah, it's good fun. Good days. taking the back road to Smiggers Holes. Did this once with Richard, and I just seem to remember it being a trip carrier, and it was rough. So I have no idea how bad this or easy this is going to be. So far so good. It's rough in parts, but I'm sure if I just take my time I'll be okay. So this must be the back end of Blue Cow. So I can say I've been to all resorts now, except for Mount Selwyn. Nobody goes to Mount Selwyn.
So I'm still finding my way on the dirt, and I just go into a bit of a mumble state here where I'm talking about how I'm supposed to keep a loose grip on the handlebars and allow the wheels to do the work. But this back road is really cool, and as I said, when I was visiting Guthaga for the first time, it might have been actually pre-snow, so that skiing trip must have been the second time we were up there. So we come up for a working holiday or a working bee at my friend Richard's lodge, and we took this road back over to Smiggers Holes because it's a little bit quicker, and as I said, very rough. I didn't know what I was in for, but this was really pretty, and I don't think the GoPro will capture it very well, and I enjoyed going through that puddle just then. That was fun. It was like, do I go through it? But this is a quick connector for during winter for the staff. They can slip around on a skidoo because it's all snowed over. From Smiggers Holes to the bottom of Blue Cow and over to Guthaga. It's also a very popular cross-country ski route as well. I'm so glad I took this little route because it was just something different. You can see I'm taking my time, but I'm also fully loaded with all my gear. So the one thing I don't want to do is drop this baby, because that would be rather tragic. Famous by Ryan HG on Flip Lockery.
down there.